What? What's this?
We're gonna make her pay.
All we've done is make Regina hotter and revive the wet look.
Dance break.
A particular scene I liked about the cinematography was, for me, was the revenge song scene.
For me, I didn't really like the acting.
They didn't even portray that it was a musical movie in the trailer of the movie.
Katie's character was nice, she was naive.
Shut up, I'm not talking to you. Hello guys, so today we'll be taking a look at the remake of one of the most iconic movies in the early 2000s, the Mean Girl movie.
What was that?
Oh Lord, it's the Queen Bee.
Regina George.
Don't look her in the eye!
The new Mean Girl movie 2024 version was released this year, and the trailer promises to be exciting with a whole new look, a new edge.
Everything.
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring.
Welcome to Health and Human Sexuality.
But will they be actually able to deliver all these promises, or will it just live in the shadow of its past glory?
We're learning things now that I don't know how to teach.
Which is the former 2004 version of the Mean Girls movie. So stick through and find out. So this is Movie Hub, and I am your host Cindy. With me in the studio, I have a guest, and her name is Sarah.
Hi.
So we are going to be talking about the movie. So the plot of the Mean Girls movie is centered around Katie, who is trying to navigate her life in the whole high school system, which is literally like a jungle, from the whole food chains to everything. So what is your whole idea? What is the whole idea that you feel like the movie is trying to portray? What is the pros in the movie for you, the things and the elements in the movies that you actually like?
So I felt the movie was trying to portray friendship, loyalty, and a naive girl trying to find her way. You know, she was homeschooled and trying to find her way with a social. She's not a social person. She never made friends. So trying to find her way in like a new life, making friends and being loyal, keeping friends and stuff. So yeah, that's what the movie is.
Yeah. So what are the elements in the movies that you actually like? From the cinematography to the sound to the video quality to the costume. What are those things
cinematography is perfect. The video quality is perfect. The costume, I was not such a huge fan of the costume because I felt like they were trying to like infuse this whole Gen Z new fashion.
Yeah, that's what they promised. They said new look. This is not your mother's version of the Mean Girl.
Yeah.
The cinematography, what of the picture quality in the new
was perfect. It was good. The picture quality was really, really good.
I felt like the colors were very popping.
They were bright.
Yeah, they were very bright.
Were in your face.
Yes,
really
yes,
bright.
yes.
Yeah.
A particular scene I liked about the cinematography was, for me, was the revenge song scene. When they had this revenge song scene and they were literally singing about, in fact, when you looked at it without the video, the audio of the song, you would think they were singing about unicorns and rainbows, but they were literally singing about killing somebody and stuffing her dead body in a bag. But you wouldn't know, but the colors were so beautiful that you'll be distracted from it. So I feel like that was very brilliant. It was really nice of them.
It was really beautiful. Yeah.
So what about the acting? Do you like the acting?
For me, I didn't really like the acting compared to the old cast. I didn't really. I felt like they were trying to do too much.
Okay.
So it didn't seem real to me. Not all. Like the Mean Girl, is it Angela? What's her name?
Regina George.
The Mean Girl, she wasn't so mean. You know how there are some girls that they are really mean, but you like them.
Yes, yeah.
You don't hate them.
Yes,
but
she wasn't exactly mean. The only mean thing she did was giving the, it wasn't mean. She gave the girl a pink shoe, and she was like, I don't think you'll be able to work on it.
She wasn't mean, guys. That's not mean.
You said mean girls. We are looking for that mean. Are you scared to portray the version of a mean girl in high school? That's not mean.
This character was not mean.
Okay,
the
so
older Regina was really mean. Like she wanted power. She wanted to control. But this one, she didn't give that sophisticated
vibe.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it from this main character.
Okay, so talking about the storytelling technique, they used a third-person omniscient narrating storytelling technique, and it was quite good because I like the fact that it wasn't the major character that was actually telling the story. It was her friends. I felt like that was very unique.
Yes,
that was very unique.
That.
It was her friend Damian and Janice. They were the ones telling the stories, and they did it in a very unique way, which I felt like that was a good one.
That was really was a good one. Yeah, I like that.
The costumes were nice as well. For me, the costumes were nice.
Costumes were not for me. I'm sorry.
For me, I felt like the costumes were nice. They were trying to give this Gen Z not your mother's mean girl. So they're trying to give it this Gen Z whole vibe. So the
of course, now times have evolved.
Yes, times have changed. So they have to change with it.
Yes.
So I felt like the costume were okay. The acting was okay. Just okay.
It was just
so
okay. Just okay.
Let's take a look at the cons in the movie, the elements in the movies that we did not like.
Okay, me personally, it's a musical movie.
Yeah, it's a musical
beautiful.
movie. It's a musical movie.
Yeah, it was
exactly.
beautiful that it was a musical movie. But
and the musical, they didn't even portray that it was a musical movie in the trailer of the movie. You get to find out when you're watching it.
Yes, but at a time, I felt like the whole musical thing was too much. We watch like 2 scenes, next you're singing, then like
abruptly they'll just start a song, but
like,
then I just felt like, okay, it's a musical movie,
it was
so
too
you
much.
can just
It was
give
too
them
much.
that
The whole singing thing, it was too. I liked it. They would have just like not. It was too much. Every scene.
She will talk about math.
She'll talk about something. You are singing.
I'm 88.
And it's not even like she sounds so good. Let's be honest. Like she sounds so good. Please, let's be honest.
Okay, so you think her singing wasn't really?
I don't like. I felt like the whole musical thing was too much.
Okay.
It was nice that they infused it, but I felt like it was too much at the time.
I agree with you on that. I felt like the storyline progressed way too fast.
Yes.
Because they had to make room for the whole music thing.
Yes.
So obviously the characters didn't get like enough on-screen time to bond. Even when she had that fight with her friend Janice, I was like, okay, why is she so angry? Because I've not really seen them bond, like real bonding on screen.
Friends,
so were they this close? That was because the music just like it took a whole lot of part of the movie. So it was just way too much.
The music and their acting.
Okay, the acting.
I felt it wasn't very real. The Katie character. The Katie is supposed to be like a naive girl trying to navigate this thing, but she didn't seem so naive. The first.
She was influenced. She was
exactly. The first mean girl. She was naive. Then she like turned into like the other. She now became like that kind of
version
girl.
Of a baddie.
She changed overnight. Yeah. But this new character, it seems that she was finding it difficult to even like
to evolve. Exactly. I felt that way too.
That was how I felt. I didn't really. But her friends, the Damien guy, I loved his acting. I don't know. He was so natural.
He was so natural about it. He was the only person that even actually made. Okay, not the only person, but he actually even made the movie like very enjoyable to watch.
Yes.
Because I felt like another con for me watching the movie was I just felt like the movie, the whole plot, the storyline, everything, it was exactly the same. Guys,
you are doing a movie after 20 years and you are doing the same story.
A whole 20 years.
No.
20 years from the 2004 version to 2024. It took a whole 20 years. I thought like they should have been more creativeness.
It was a joke.
In the whole movie.
The movie was a joke.
So what was the problem? You said not my mother's mean girl, but it is exactly my mother's mean girl. Same storyline, same plot, same acting, same lines in the movie.
Words, exact words, same lines, no different.
I don't understand. So it's exactly my mother's mean girl. And then even with the costume, they were trying to put in this whole Gen Z vibe.
It became too much.
No, not even it became too much safe. Then why did you have to go back to the old costume? Because who the hell wears a bra strap? Katie wore a bra strap
with an armless
top, and her bra strap was showing.
In 2024.
In 2004, I admit that it was sexy.
It was a thing.
It was a fashionable statement. But girl, in 2024,
no.
Excuse me, having your bra strap show like that to the whole world is repulsive. No, we don't do that. That's why we have like strapless bra, transparent. We even have these transparent straps too. So we don't do that. I just felt like they were too stubborn to actually expand. Yes,
they just wanted that.
And I actually don't understand the main idea of the whole remake. I just felt like it was unnecessary.
They wanted to even do like the same storyline. They would have like probably added like the only thing they added was the whole musical thing.
It was the musical thing.
That was the only thing. The lines were the same thing. I was like some lines I remember vividly from the first one. The same thing. Like no.
See, no. The movie was just unnecessary to me. The only thing the movie made me want to do was actually go back to the 2004 version and watch it again.
When I watched it, I was like, what was the reason? Why? No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're moving on to the next aspect now. Okay. So who's your favorite character in the movie? Don't say Regina George. Don't say Regina George.
You can't hate Regina George.
Okay.
You can't hate her. To be
But she's
honest,
actually the villain in the movie.
yes, and I love villains in movies.
Okay,
She's
so-
not. I don't know. She's just a girl that loves power, that wants to be the center of attraction, and it's not. Yeah, she was mean, but it's not like it was such a bad thing.
Okay.
Sometimes in your life, you just want to like have the old cameras on me, the queen bee, and all of that.
But she was bullying other people.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. But I mean, she was growing. So I liked her character, and I liked Damien's character
Oh
too.
yeah, the funny guy.
I like him.
It was
So
really funny when he
was
sang
so
this
funny.
Ikali version of song in French.
He was so funny.
He was
I
so
really,
funny.
really
He
loved
was so
him.
funny.
I
He was so
loved him. I
funny. He
liked-
was-
Those are my two favorite characters.
Okay.
Katie's character was nice. She was naive, but mean girl.
To me, she didn't really portray the character well.
She didn't, to be honest.
didn't.
She didn't. She didn't even seem so naive. Yeah. So.
Okay, so my favorite character in the movie for me was Karen Shetty.
Karen.
Excuse me, shut up, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm just playing. That was my mean girl persona. You can call me Jessica. I'm just saying, you can interrupt me, please. That's why you are here. By all means, do.
Fine.
Yeah. So my favorite character in the movie was Karen Shetty. Do you have anything to say? Do you have any?
She's just pretty.
She's just pretty. The Indian girl. I felt like
she's very, very.
I felt like she was the only one who portrayed that dumb character. She portrayed it so perfectly well.
Yeah, she did.
And as in, she didn't even make me miss the older version, the 2004 version of the Karen character.
True, yeah.
She
I felt like she did it better.
Yeah, she did it better.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
did.
She did it better.
She did.
She completely portrayed that
Yeah.
character. Thumbs up. Then I also like Damien as well.
Damien's my favorite
Everybody
character.
likes
Please, nobody
Damien.
comes
Everybody
close.
likes
His
Damien.
looks, the way his hand gestures,
The way he talks
no.
and everything, he just spiced up the
my
whole.
favorite.
He spiced up the whole movie. Okay, so let's move on to the next aspect.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your overall take on the movie? Is he a must watch? I just
For me, is a pass. I'll give it a.
if you wanted to rate it from 1 to 10, what would
I'll
you
give
it?
the movie a 6/10.
6/10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6/10.
That's a pass mark. Oh.
Yes, a pass. It's not like a strong 6. Yeah, but I'll give it a 6/10 because I mean the effort, the cinematography. I told you it was
The picture
beautiful.
quality.
The music was beautiful, and some of the cast were good. They still
actually
tried
tried.
to portray the story. You know, it's a funny story, but
I feel like they didn't do
they
it well
didn't
enough.
do.
They
It wasn't
should have
as funny
added
as
the 2004 version. Why would you make a
It's
remake
meant
of
to be
a movie and
hilarious
then
movie.
we would want to go back to the older
watched it and I
version?
was
Why
going back
would
to
you do
why?
that?
So,
Why?
yes, I'll give it a 6/10. It's just a pass. Just out of curiosity, watch the first one and the new one is like, let me just see what they
Exactly.
did.
We were so hyped. I was so hyped when I heard that Mean Girl 25. I was like, okay, all right.
I watched the
and the trailer was
2024.
like, not your mother's Mean Girl, new edge, new look, new. It wasn't given.
It wasn't given, to be honest.
And that's
It wasn't.
unheard.
You're gonna get angry after watching it. I promise you. It wasn't.
Okay, so for me, my overall take on the movie was I felt like the movie, they were able to deliver that magic that comes with being in high school, from the bullying to the social cliques, just navigating your way throughout high school. I was able to resonate on that note with them. But then, in the delivering of the movie, from the acting to the costumes to the lines, I just felt like you guys could have been more creative now. It took a whole 20
And sorry to cut you
years.
short.
Can we say
You know
it?
the part where the boss hits what's her name?
Regina.
The first one was so real.
She was so
When I
you
watched
could
it, I
see
felt
her
like this guy is
acting.
dead.
She was like, I don't want you
She's
to do.
dead.
I don't want you.
But then I'm like, really? Is this it?
The other one just
Is this it? Is this the best people could do?
For the fact that they were calling her the Queen of the Beast in 2024 version, the Regina George, I didn't actually. Queen of
She
what?
was not
Queen of the ants.
She was not queen. She couldn't control anybody.
So for me, it's a pass. It's not a must-watch, guys. It's a pass for me. And if I were to rate it 1 to 10, I would give it a 3.
Wow, you're mean.
This is my Mean Girl persona, Jessica speaking, so I'll give it a 3. So thank you so much. Thank you so much
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
everything.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you so much for staying true. For more reviews like this on movies that you're curious about, you can join me every week via our social media platforms that is being displayed on the screen. And I will movie talk you later.